Hello, everyone, and welcome back. So, what are we talking today? So, a lot of you have asked me that how can you build strong and long-lasting relationship with the people? And I think it's an art because it's also an art and skill, I would say, which we have to learn because most of us we don't understand that having a strong and a long-lasting relationship requires so much of efforts from our part and as well as on the other side as well. But we need to learn how we can achieve it. So let's say I want you to take up this 30 days challenge, and I'm going to be sharing all the tips and the tricks in the end, and just pick a person you want to try it out and see how it works for you. Are you able to build a stronger relationship with that person or not? All right, so as you all know, I come here on the weekly basis, and of course I like to share all the tips and the tricks which I've shared with my clients, and they're seeing so many successes. So you please, if you get inspired with any of the stories or any of the tips or tricks, please do comment below. So with that, let's get started. So what are we talking about? We're talking about in 30 days, how can you build a relationship which is stronger and long lasting, and what all you need to do so that you feel that you are very comfortable in that particular relationship. And as we all know, the world we are living in, right, which is the maintaining a stronger relationships and how social media plays a role, right? So there's so many distractions, there's so busy lifestyles, the communication barriers, everybody's super busy in their lives, right? So how we are looking at the people these days, what we do, we look at the social media feeds and we come to know, oh, so and so person is going somewhere, oh, so and so person has bought a new car, oh, so and so person bought a new house, oh, so and so person is going on vacation. So this is an unfortunate scene, right? But this is the reality of life these days. Instead of picking up a phone and talking to a friend, we rather see their social media feed, and they also post it. People are also doing it, right? Because people know that people are watching everybody on social media these days. So we are caught up in our own thoughts and feelings that we forget to ask others. So when you're on the social media, when you are just posting something, or you have this, you got a new job, or you are into a new relationship, or you just broke up with somebody. So the thoughts and the feelings, the real thoughts and the real feelings are never, shown to the people, like what you are going through. And we forget to ask people, how are they really feeling? What are they really mentally going through? And that is I think the biggest drawback. So just looking at the pictures, just looking at either the good story or about somebody, or it's a good experience for somebody or a bad experience, we are not able to evaluate at the deeper level, at the connection level, right? So we are just looking at the picture and we are commenting on that. So I think that's the biggest drawback. We need to come out of that loop of social media too much. And you can use social media to your advantage by doing it correctly, right? So when you read something about someone, they're going through a phase or something, you can always pick up a phone and ask them directly how you're feeling today and what's going on in your mind, things like that. But if we can do that, that will be final part of like how we can use social media in a better way. But if that's not the case, then we follow the rules what everybody's doing today. So there are three things I really want you all to do. So I really want you to pick up a person in your life, and for next 30 days I want you to practice something. So these are just three simple steps. So number one is the effective communication. So we know the effective communication is the heart of building strong relationships. Now, communication does not mean that you are just speaking part of it. I want you to become a listening part of it. Okay, when somebody's trying to say something, when somebody's trying to share their true feelings, I want you to just listen to that. Okay, and it's about being the present in the moment when somebody's trying to say something, right? So then we are connecting at the deeper level. Then we are not thinking about it superficially, right? So when somebody's trying to tell you something with non-judgmental zone, just listen to them. Number one, try it out for 30 days. Number two, what you're going to do. So one of the most important things you can do to strengthen your relationship and make it into a long-lasting one is empathy. Put yourself in other people's shoes, try to see things from their point of view. So nothing is coming from your side anymore. So it's all about other person's, the situation they are in, the experiences they are having, the struggles, the challenges, it's all about them. Nothing is about you, okay? So remember that. So you will not put your own point of view there. Number three you can do is to set boundaries in another crucial aspect of building a stronger relationship. Now, how can you do that? So always know what you are comfortable with, communicating the boundaries clearly. So what you need to do, that you need to understand that if you're comfortable with certain things, then you'll set a boundaries. This is far I can go. So you cannot cross my boundaries. It is all about respecting yourself and other person as well. So you're not crossing their boundaries and they're not crossing your boundaries. Okay. So try out just these 3 steps for next 30 days, the person you want to try it on, and you will start to see how the relationship is building out for you. Okay. And I want to share a story where I had a friend, she was going through a lot in her life, and a few years ago, I think it was like 4 years back or something, so she had lost her job, her relationship had ended, and she felt lost and very alone. But what I suggested her now, the community, if you are able to find a community where you can express yourself and help the person out. So she collectively went to people and asked for help, including me, and we all helped her in some way. So she came out of it. And with that, also she was able to build a stronger and long-lasting relationships, which I know few of them. So this is how it works. Sometimes you have to, like I said, you try out those 3 steps which I told you, and you will see that something good is happening for you, and you're also getting confident in building relationships. So I hope, do write on about your takeaways, and do comment like how you'll be doing them and what successful outcomes you got out of trying out those 3 tips. I shall see you next week with another video. Till then, you all have a wonderful day. Getting confident.